welcome back to my channel. So today's video is this classic smoky eye. I actually did a poll on Instagram on what sort of looks you'd like to see on this channel. 87% of you voted to see a smoky eye. So here's me delivering this super simple smoky eye tutorial. If you want to see how I achieve this look, then please keep watching. So to prep my skin, I'm using the YSL Instant Moisture Glow Primer. This is a hydrating primer. Before going in with my Bobbi Brown Light Peach Corrector, and I'm taking that under my eyes, I use this in every makeup look that I do because it makes such a difference. I'm now going in with my favourite foundation at the moment, which is the Fenty Beauty foundation. I believe this is in the shade 190, and I'm just applying that all over my face. I think I only used about a pump and a half to achieve this medium to full coverage look. Before taking my favourite cream contour product at the moment, this is the True Match Concealer in the shade 9DW. I love this concealer because it's so lightweight, it doesn't feel heavy at all on the skin, and it blends out like a dream and still looks really natural on the skin. So I'm just taking this in all the contour areas, which you'll probably have seen in my previous videos, and blending that out with my beauty blender so that it has a skin-like finish. Next I'm taking the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and this is in the shade Light Medium. This concealer shade does have more of a neutral to pink undertone, and I'm just using this to conceal under my eyes, around my nose, forehead, centre of my nose, cupid's bow and chin area, and again taking my beauty blender just to blend all of those areas out seamlessly. Next I'm taking the Maybelline Eraser Eye Concealer just to highlight and brighten all the areas that we just concealed, and I like to do this just because it does make the smoky eye stand out that little bit more. I'm focusing the brightness in the centre of the face, so the forehead, down the centre of the nose, cupid's bow, chin area, and also under the contour, just so that it's more defined and structured. Again, I'm just taking my beauty blender and blending all of that out, and taking the same concealer across my eyelids to prep them for eyeshadow. Next I'm taking the Mercier translucent setting powder and softly baking under my eyes and around my face just to set all of that makeup in place, and then just dusting off all of that excess powder with a powder brush. Moving on to bronzer, I'm using my favourite H&M bronzing palette and taking both the bronzing shades. I'm applying that to all of the areas that we applied the True Match concealer, so around the outer parameters of the face, before going in with the Hoola bronzer by Benefit to contour and chisel those cheekbones. I'm also applying this to my temples and jawline. Next, taking this Chanel eyeshadow quad. I don't know the name of this palette, but you can use any. I'm just taking this darkest shade, which is almost like a metallic green tinted grey shade, and I'm applying this with a flat shader brush across my eyelid, and then using a fluffy brush just to blend that out up into my crease. I'm just making sure at this point that I don't take it too far out as well, because I don't want to look scary. I'm using a fluffy brush just to clean up the outer edges before going in with my bronzing shades into the crease, just to apply a bit more dimension and to also create a smooth transition. Next I'm taking the same shade and applying that to my lower lash line, just so that the look all just ties in together. I'm taking my Bobbi Brown Smoky Casual Liner in the shade Noir, and I'm applying that to my lash line. I'm also using this to tightline my eyes, as well as applying it to my upper lash line, and it doesn't really matter how messy or how perfect this part is because we are going to smoke this eyeliner out too. So I'm taking my smoky eyeliner brush from Bobbi Brown. I'm just using that to smoke out that casual liner. It doesn't again have to look perfect because it's all part of that smoky eye look. Next I'm taking my lash curlers to curl my eyelashes before going in with my mascara. This is the L'Oreal False Lash Sculpt Mascara. I love this mascara for any kind of dramatic eye look. It really does build on your lashes and makes them look really volumized and maintains the lashes throughout the day. I did go in and apply my eyebrows off camera using the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Black. For blusher, I'm taking my favourite Pot Rouge from Bobbi Brown in the shade Fresh Melon, and using a synthetic brush, I'm just applying that to the apples of my cheeks. Since I am a little bit all over the place, I am going back in with that Chanel palette, and I'm taking this pink highlight shade and applying that to the inner corners of my eyes just to make them pop. This is such a beautiful colour. I was really impressed. I'm also applying that to my brow bone and setting my face using the Bobbi Brown face mist, which is super hydrating. Not to forget the glazed donut look, using the NARS highlighter in the shade Hot Sand. I'm just applying this to the tops of my cheekbones, down the centre of my nose and my Cupid's bow. Next I'm taking the Primark lip pencil, which I believe is in the shade 09, and lining my lips before going in with the Gerard Cosmetics Hydro Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Skinny Dip. And then I'm taking my favourite NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Stockholm and applying that over top, which is something that I love to apply on top of every lipstick pretty much all the time. Okay guys, so that completes this video. I hope that you like this look. It was much requested that I do a look like this on my Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram already, my Instagram handle is @thatmaragirl. I do polls pretty much every week just to find out what sort of videos you guys want. If you guys want to see more makeup tutorials, or if you want to see more of a chatty video, please let me know. Leave me a comment below, hit that thumbs up button and give me a like if you did enjoy this look. The whole idea is that I show you really simple techniques to achieve looks that look like you've spent a lot of time doing. I tried to stick to one palette. Again, you don't need to use this palette. You don't need to use such a high-end eyeshadow palette. I just reached for a palette that had the grey, the sort of greenish grey, like tealy grey that I was looking for, and I really wanted to do something like this. You can totally skip out on that and use whatever grey that you like. It can be matte or shimmery, just like mine. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all in my next video. Ta-da! Let's try that again. I hope you enjoyed. So rude. I hope you. Shh.